I'm sure everybody here knows about the big five: the lion, the elephant, the buffalo, the leopard, and the rhino. But there is one animal that I am going to talk about today that can kill these big animals. And it's not just one of those five. It can take on all five. So let's find out who this animal is and how it manages to kill these big animals. Welcome back to Animal Logic. Today we'll be talking about the Tasmanian devil. If you think this thing is cute, wait until you hear what it can do. These little things are really beautiful creatures. They have a black body with a white stripe down the middle and a white underbelly. They also have small pink ears and a little pink nose at the end of their snout. Now, when you look at them from the front view, they almost look like they've had plastic surgery done on their face. It looks like someone has cut off a piece of their face and glued it back on upside down. It looks like they're always smiling. And you might think that they're always happy, but trust me, they're not. Now, when you see it running around, you realize that this was nature's way of saying, "Don't mess with me." So, why did they call them the devil? Well, it's because of the way that they look and the sound that they make. When they growl, they sound like a person being tortured. And when they fight, it's every man for himself. And if you try to get between two fighting Tasmanian devils, they'll turn on you in a flash. Now, although they look cute, don't be fooled. They're very good at adapting to their surroundings. They can open bins with ease, and if you leave your tent open, they'll come right in. And if you sleep inside the tent, they will tear the tent apart to get at you. And since they have no natural predators, they have grown to be very aggressive towards other animals. They'll attack anything that gets in their way. And if that doesn't stop them, they'll keep going until they're exhausted. This is why they are called the most ferocious animal on the planet. They will walk up to a kangaroo or wallaby and bite its head off. They will even chase kangaroos away from their young. They can sap a turtle's shell like it's made out of paper. They will go after the eggs of birds such as emus and cassowaries, which are some of the most dangerous flightless birds on the planet. If you think this bird can't hurt you, you'd be wrong. Its kick can send you into a coma and even kill you. I'm actually surprised that it hasn't gone after the Tasmanian devil. It probably thinks the devil is nuts. And if you think this is bad, they will even go after sharks. Yes, sharks, the king of the ocean. Not only will they go after sharks, they'll tear them apart. They are known to attack seals and even humpback whales. They'll attack anything that moves, and sometimes things that don't move. A seal once bit a diver, and the diver didn't even notice because he was so busy taking a photo. You have to admit that's pretty sneaky. But even with all this, divers still go into the water knowing that something might attack them. Why? Because of what's waiting for them on land. The Tasmanian devil is not only vicious, it's also very smart. It can figure things out very quickly. It's been seen using sticks to lure ants out of their nests so it can eat them. And it can even open jar lids to get the food inside. They're also known to plan ahead. If there's a big log blocking their way, they'll come back another day when the log is not there. Even though they're small, they're great at solving problems. In some cases, they've been seen opening up car doors to get inside. And this is not easy because the door handles are quite high up, and they need to stand on their hind legs to reach them. They are very curious and love to explore new places. They will go up to your tent, try the door, and then go around to see where you're coming from. This brings me to another point: their sense of smell. It's very keen, and they use it to sniff out food. They can smell your food from far away and will come straight to your camp to steal it. They're very greedy and won't leave until you scare them off. And if you try to catch them, they will bite you and scratch you up real good. And to top it all off, they have teeth like daggers, and claws like hooks. These are not things you want to mess with. And if you thought this was scary, wait until I tell you what they can do with their teeth. They have teeth like sharks. As soon as they feel threatened, they start grinding their teeth. This is their way of saying, "Stay away from me." And if you don't, they'll bite down on you hard. But their teeth are not only used for biting. They're also used for shearing through flesh like butter. They are very strong and can shear through bones with ease. They can even crack open a tortoise's shell. And if you thought this was scary, wait until I tell you about their claws. Their claws are not only sharp, they're also long and curved. This makes them perfect for digging and climbing. And when they swipe at you with their paw, it feels like a knife going through your skin. But their claws are not only used for fighting, they're also used for grooming. That's right. They use their claws to groom themselves. And it looks like they enjoy it too. You may think this is weird, but it's actually very useful. Their claws help them to remove dead skin and hair, which keeps them clean and healthy. But their claws are not only used for grooming. They're also used for hunting. That's right. Tasmanian devils are hunters. They're not just scavengers. They will hunt down their prey and then tear it apart with their claws and teeth. They're very agile and can climb trees very quickly. And this helps them to hunt better. They can also swim very well and will often swim after their prey. They're very persistent and will not give up until they get what they want. And now let's talk about where they live. They can be found in the forests and grasslands of Tasmania, Australia. They usually live in the burrows of other animals. This is because they're too small to dig their own burrows. They also like to live near water because this is where they get most of their food. They're very adaptable and can live in a variety of habitats. They're also very social and will often be seen in groups. So there you have it, the Tasmanian devil. I hope you enjoyed learning about this unique and fascinating animal. Do you know any other animals that could take on the Big Five? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. See you next time.